So, hello. I'm with my smartphone online. Yeah, fucking YouTube assholes. Yeah. So, first of all, this is not a command to go to a rampage to an Apple store or a Google store or the staff of YouTube and Google and what's the other trash called Apple are just also humans. Yeah. Remember that the slogan of Google is "Don't be evil, be satanic." Yeah? That's the slogan. So, so let's go travel in time back and look at this keyboard. Do you see something? Do you see something here? You have here 3 or 5 vocals next to close each other in English. In almost all other languages, also U, R, and O. Yeah? This is made on purpose 100 years ago, or more than 100 years, when the typing machine was built in the Middle Age. This is centuries old, this layout, centuries, long before electricity existed. Was created on purpose that you make mistakes. Yeah, yes, of course, on purpose. Do you think that's not on purpose that they put the exact 3 or 5 vocals with the A next to each other? No, not on purpose. It was full on purpose, of course. So this is not a conspiracy, it's just a fact. Remember, the Freemasons want to murder you. They want to reduce the world population to 500 million. They want to holocaust the entire Earth and to have only 500 million worldwide. That's written somewhere in the United States of America and has also nothing to do with America. Good. So, what does the Revelation of John tell you? Um, Everyone will have a chip, the mark of the beast or on the forehead. 2. The number 2 appears here. I want you to be homeless for 1 week or 3 days and don't have a phone where there's an Android or an Apple trash. Yeah, the iOS. You're a piece of bullshit. Yeah. There is the other operating system for smartphones, but you don't have access to Google Maps. They have removed all maps and things like that. Yeah. I have destroyed so many smartphones and computers that I could buy a car with that in the last 2 years. I repeat, in the last 2 years, since February 2023, I have destroyed, and all of them were brand new, almost all of them, about 2, 3 laptops that were used, or one laptop used. I have destroyed in the last 2 years so many touch screen smartphones and laptops that I could buy a car with it. Not a joke. Good. Because it makes aggressive. Yeah? Touchscreen technology is extreme satanic, yeah. Satanic, yeah. Because it creates death. Yeah? In the United States Navy, they don't use it anymore because there's so many accidents with touchscreen technology that they can't put it in F-35 in the cockpit that they kill people with that already because the pilot presses the button in the wrong position or inside the computer of the carrier or the submarine. They put it is made on purpose technology, even for the military. It is not usable for military. Yeah? Touchscreen shit. Yeah. And do you think it is possible to create a technology that where you have a camera? I want you to put nail paint, pintura de uña. I will do this today, yeah. This nail paint on your cameras, yeah. I had good experience with that, yeah. Maybe you just on the front camera or the back camera if you don't never need this, yeah. Maybe you need this to record sometimes in a dangerous situation, but you can put on one camera this shit, especially front camera. They have next to the front camera, of source anonymous, an infrared camera. They see you even when it's dark, yeah. A microphone that scans your entire house, yeah? Even from your room and makes images of your house. They know you better than you know them, yeah? And even they know you better than the devil knows you. And it's a fact. Yeah? Good. You could put color on this camera, front camera, where the touchscreen is, and look if you make less mistakes by typing. Yeah, such a coincidence. Not such a coincidence. That is one thing. Yeah. One of the spirits, I get this confirmed by the Holy Spirits, the spirits of the century, according to Ephesians 6, is abortion again. Abortion was from the first hour here. Don't think that's only something from the 20th century, 21st century. A woman can hit his belly and that's it, and the baby is dead. Abortion was always there from the very first hour. Good. Murder against babies. Don't think that's only our mistake. But what are the other spirits? Spirits are stronger than demons. These are big things. Other things of this century, artificial life. That everything has to do with computer. I mean, we are in a restaurant, my mother, everyone has his touchscreen, vomit, telephone in the hand. It's incredible. In the past, we were in a restaurant and we were talking to each other, looking into the face. Also, computer games, everything that has to do with electricity, entertainment with electricity, especially with screen. Yeah, and this makes you so extreme addictive. Yeah, I'm not talking about pornography. I'm talking only about computer games. It's an audio-visual hypnosis almost. Yeah? Television is when you watch television 30 seconds. You don't have a television. I'm not watching The Simpsons because of that. Or television for many years. Now I'm forced to watch to get information television, but on YouTube. Yeah? When the human brain, 30 seconds after watching television, it gets in the status of half hypnosis. Remove all your television, sell it to another idiot, yeah? Or don't use it anymore. Cancel your television contract, yeah? Of half hypnosis, yeah? Scientifically proven. Yeah? So, and this everything of this shit, yeah, it was of course created for science and for the military, of course, yeah. But with the time to reckon, if we give this shit to the civilians, we will divide the society. Remember, have computer access. I was in internet already in 1998 with my school in Vienna. Yeah, then a long years not, and I had my first computer 1997. It's almost years ago, and I memorized while I was playing computer games. I played computer for 10 years, yeah. From 1997 to 2007 when I made my matura in school. Yeah, and it makes you aggressive. Yeah, it divides the family. It was created to destroy the family, to destroy the family. The computer shit, yeah? And then the television, not the television, because on television everyone was behind the screen and watching the same shit. Yeah? You had to discuss which channel you want to watch. Yeah, but especially the computer and smartphones now. Smartphones, this is one thing. And also pornography. This started to 6th of June 2006. Yeah, 666 have here. And this destroyed. This was the beginning of the last pillar construction of the last pillar of the new world order. Yeah? We live now in a world where the new world order is extremely damaged. Thanks to me, thanks to you, thanks to Anonymous, thanks to Grim Hartwell, thanks to a lot of good people who destroys every day. Yeah, thanks to Donald Trump also. Yeah, good. But I want you to do the following. Yeah. I mean, I was addicted to computer games and I did not play online. Yeah. Today you're forced to have internet access for every single shit. Yeah. For everything. Yeah. If you don't have the app for the aircraft or don't have the app for this shit and shit, you're a second class person. You pay more, you just get less information. Yeah? This is something that must be changed and will change. Yeah? And that's why we will travel in several worlds, jump in some worlds. We will go back. I don't know if you will be participating in that or not. I don't know how many people will participate in that. But we will go to paradise back, Adam and Eve. We will have, but with clothes, we won't be naked. We will have a cloud and there will be no electricity at all. There will be no electricity at all. Maybe the ancients, I think there will be restaurants and we will have hot food also, but no meat. Yeah. Remember, this is the last year in human history at all that we will eat meat, yeah, chicken, pig, fish. Yeah? This is the last year. If the wedding of the lamb is this year, my wedding, yeah? It's the last. You should eat a lot of meat. It's also good for reducing belly fat. Yeah? But not too much, not the entire day meat and sausage. Good. Yes, and this will be a very beautiful paradise. We will live in houses, tropical climate that has windows without crystal, yeah, crystal glass that can get broken, or maybe panzer glass, plexiglass. I don't know. I have no clue. I have saw this in an image in a hotel that I was. I saw this river in the night. Everything is dark. The animals would be our friend. We would talk to them. There wouldn't be fear and anything. Yeah? But one paradise will be houses, primitive houses without electricity, just a door that you can lock easily. Yeah, this would be beautiful. Yeah? And now something about my life. I was addicted to computer games and things like that. Um, I'm not addicted to social media because I only admit. I have to listen also more what the folks say to me, especially anonymous. Sorry for that, for not be connected so much to anonymous. Yeah. I need to be connected more. Yeah. But I'm only something that produces. Yeah. Good. I'm not so much a consumer. You are the consumer. And I know something. I was addicted to computer games. When I play now my combat flight simulations, it does not give me the same satisfaction like I was a young boy. It's not the same. I'm accustomed to play board games so you see people from face to face. This is such a better life. It is I would say now this is not a good example, but it is like watching a movie and one thing and the other thing is computer game is like watching a movie, can be also good entertainment. I'm not saying that all computer games are bad or the computer games are all bad, but it must be limited. It's not good for the human brain that you get addicted to audio visual things. Also, pornography is an audio visual thing. Drugs. It is a recognized health system worldwide, a recognized health problem if you're addicted to computer games and things like that. Or social media also a recognized disease. Good. And yeah, once you have tasted from the real life with computer games, like all generations in humanity, things, card games, board games. Yeah, there's so many good board games. Yeah, uh, this can never ever replace a screen and to play against somebody in Japan a combat transformation. One thing cannot replace the other thing. But what I want to say, the real life, the real board game, there are also things you cannot do in a board game. You cannot do a flight simulation on board game. Forget it. Yeah. Nobody has F-18 Hornet in his garage. For this computer made for flight simulation. But you know what I mean? One place thing cannot replace the other thing. But the one thing, the board games, these are more life, more close to nature, yeah, more close to real life. Also, the monkeys they play with with stones, with the thing, the children monkeys they play with stones and wood things. This is more natural. The animals they also play with things. They also play games. Did you know it? They don't play computer games. And this kind is much more life. And once you have experienced a lot of life, you will never ever get back to the artificial world because you know how do I compare this? It's like imagine you're it's like junk food. Computer games are like junk food. You can eat it maybe once a month. And the board games, for example, playing card games or making walking together, the real life, it's like going to a restaurant of Guide Michelin 2 stars. Yeah, both have the same cost, but it's a difference between light and darkness. And this was the intelligent technology, computer, especially internet, um, was created, and social media, social bullshit, I call it. Yeah, until today, I call it social bullshit. Yeah, I mean, because of social bullshit, I got famous. Yeah, I need this shit. Yeah, that I can reach more people and everyone. Oh, the smartphone. Yeah. And yeah, uh, yes, and but you should not communicate with your friends through social bullshit. I communicate with my friends through emails, but once a few months, and write them good jokes. That's the better thing. You don't have to write every fart you make, every thought you have, every bullshit you make on social media. This is worthless. And because of pages like Facebook, where everyone puts his face, we have now the technology that we can create with artificial intelligence, pornography, real pornography that looks like real pornography, like real made pornography with your face or with the face of other people. We can really create human faces like they will really look realistic, yeah, realistic colors. Yeah? So, and yeah, man, I question you: is it possible that this camera is observing my eyes? It is permanently observing your eyes, and we look and want to enter the touch screen, the O on the touch screen, yeah. And I always press the I. Sometimes you also are not confident. Also, you're using your two big finger. Use this finger for writing on your phone. Phone have much better experience, also less area instead of this or that or that or that. Or that. Use this only this finger for writing on your phone. Yeah? And, yeah. But is it possible that touchscreen makes it on purpose that I made mistakes? Yes, it is possible. Maybe they're using this, yeah, to motivate you to commit suicide. Yeah? The more stress you have, the easier it is to commit suicide. You know what's going on. That's why I suggest make vacations from this shit. Yeah? Maybe you have access only to my channel and watch daily, yeah, what's going on and relive the real life. That's why I'm not so active on internet, yeah, because we have 8 animals at home, 6 cats and 2 dogs. Adopt a cat, adopt a dog. If you have experience with animal, if not, you should buy first a dog, a Labrador Retriever, for example, whatever. Yes, and also interesting, cats remove bad energies. They love to be on the keyboard of my computer or on everything that has electricity and has to work with computer. They love to stay a long time on my printer, on my computer, everything that has to do with electricity, yeah? And intelligence. They love to stay there and remove bad energy. Yeah? Also in your sleeping room, turn off, do this one day, remove everything that has to do with intelligence technology and electricity. Yeah, you have only a light, yeah, and books. Yeah, also not too much books, yeah? But because they can create allergic reactions, yeah, to some people. But yeah, you will sleep much better, or at least turn off the Wi-Fi when you sleep and nobody uses it at home. You will sleep much better, believe me. I made this experiment in Cuba where they have much less electrosmog than everywhere else, but only by removing the smartphone in Cuba without Wi-Fi, without anything. The smartphone is very aggressive. It has a lot of very heavy electrosmog. My experience, I removed in one night everything, all smartphone from my room. I slept much better, much better. You know what's going on, yeah? Grim hustle. They attack you in the day and in the night, yeah. So good. Make vacation of this shit, yeah. If you can, man, if you work, if you have work to business, yeah, but make it not to create a chaos, not to create the latest social media account if you need it for your business. But you know what? Don't make big jumps. Yeah? I don't like the big jump. And you create chaos and you will lament that you have related something. Yeah? But plan this first. How do I reduce my consumption of television, intelligent technology, and the internet in my life? Yeah, long term. Yeah, for long for forever. Yeah, or for at least this year, or at least I make vacations where I only watch where I don't have nothing, and my smartphone is in a metal case in the bathroom of the hotel, for example, and far away from your head. Your head is full of electricity. We have electricity in our own body. Yeah? You know, we have electricity in our own body. Yeah? That's why we're so allergic to electromagnetic waves. Yeah? Good. Um, yeah, yeah, good. Make make vacations. Prepare this very well. And maybe Anonymous makes a good video for that. How to remove everything from the first level of your house. Also the lights. If you have the lights always on, your eyes don't create melatonin. Melatonin. I have good experience by when the sun goes down in the first level of my house. The first level, yeah, not the ground level. The the second level of my house, where we have 2 bedrooms. We turn all lights off and we sleep better in this night. And these lights are also created to the or to walk in the night, with your dogs or get walked armed, with a knife, something, whatever. If you're in a secure area, don't walk with weapons, but not fire pistols, or with a group, depending on your area, you have what you security measures, with security measures. Yo, yeah, it was created also to divide the family. The children get aggressive when the mother comes in and they're playing computer games, or they get aggressive while somebody's watching pornography, and the mother comes in this room at the moment, whatever. Or they get aggressive for everything, and to divide the family. I mean, this is in my family, the major part of Cuba. I remember in the 90s, they sent me so many letters, and it costed time to write the letter, to go to the post office in Cuba, and to send it to Europe. And 3 months later, it was there. I received so many letters. Now, because I don't have the WhatsApp the WhatsApp shit, or this messenger programs, or not on social bullshit Facebook, I have zero communication with my family. They are incapable of writing me an email. The email will last for eternity. In 10 billion years, if we live in this, we still use emails. It will last forever. Maybe your email server will change, but the format of email will last forever. And but Telegram, WhatsApp, pop, 10 years later does not exist anymore. Everyone has used a new program. Email not. Email will last forever. Good. And if we live in this technology, if we live in this world, good. But I wanted to say is the following. I get 0 letters, 0 communication. Just for my birthday, they have to write everything on the smartphone of my phone. Nobody was able to write the email in email. I have to check my emails, so I haven't checked them yet. But maybe one of my friends or 2 of my friends from Germany wrote me email. Good. Yeah. So now email is better than this chat program. So you write bullshit and bullshit and bullshit and give like and like and like. This is such a shit world. I prefer to play combat simulators than to chat around the entire day and write and say only bullshit. When you write an email, so like a letter, and you say only what is also necessary. Good. You can write also an email that is that long, but you don't chat permanently. And it's better to see from face to face people than to chat. We use the smartphone for calling inside the room. My mother is inside in the same level. It's about 10 meters from me, but it's better to shout around it inside the house than to. It is better to communicate with the phone. Hey, what you doing? And what do you want? Than to shout around. This is a good example. Good. Make vacations from this shit. You will have a much better life, even if it's only 1 week or 2 weeks, as long as possible. And then you really plan what do I really need of intelligent technology, and you will have a much better life. You need real friends at home, sports club, church, in a restaurant. You talk to people on the street. Yeah, good. Um, make friends, make real friends, not fake friends. Yeah? And this is important. This was created to divide the society and to divide the family. And if you destroy the family is destroyed almost in every nation. If you destroy the family, you destroy the smallest group of a society is always the family. If you destroy the family, you have destroyed the entire society. That's where they promoted so much sexual perversity, sexual immorality, pornography is for free, and all this shit. We keep Operation Pornography. We keep it until the last, and we pray make pressure on head of governments. I think governments are behind this. Yeah? But do you think this is a streaming software like YouTube? Yeah, streaming platforms like YouTube, and they need a lot of electricity and bandwidth. Yeah? This costs billions, billions of money to keep this shit alive. Yeah? So don't never pay for that and attack them. Yeah? Operation Pornography. We keep it alive until the last day of them, and then we keep on an eye on them and still pray that it doesn't come back. Yeah. I think I said enough. Yeah. Now we'll make another topic once I'm on live stream, Smartphone, smart technology. Um, and then they say this was created to increase productivity. This was created to create problems. Uh, I remember 20 years ago, 15 years ago, our computer were faster. Everything worked smoothly. Everything worked well. And now we have the compatibility problems and so much operating system. Ask older generations how was it in the past. The first computer from the 90s and say, amazing. They were amazing. Yeah. And this smartphone is a bullshit compared to this technology. Also, it's 10 times more RAM and a GPU and the CPU that is much faster. But it's a crap. It's a crap compared to this. Yeah. Good. Mm. Yes. Now we change the topic. We are now on day 2 or now 3, 15, 16 tomorrow of this prayer thing. This is only for other people who have other religion. Yeah? Pray 4 times a day. The child, or all your children, prays 4 times a day to your God, and you pray 4 times a day, no, not more necessary. The short list, Jehovah Tzebaoth, give me this and that and that and that. Yeah, 4 times a day you have to pray on it. You don't have to fast. It's okay. Yeah, don't no fasting not necessary. Yeah? If you're fasting for the peace of Jerusalem, for the peace of Ukraine, oh, it's, this is a different topic. Yeah? But yeah, 4 times a day your children pray. For example, when they wake up, when they go to bed, and 2 times a day, lunch and breakfast. So don't forget it. Also, if you forget it, don't mess it up. My English has improved. Don't get anxious. Then you make another day 5 times. So that don't matter. Yeah? Don't worry so much. Yeah? But I have to tell you this already 3 days ago. Good. Pray 4 times. So. Another thing. Yeah. So it will be get cold. Yeah. Jesus Christ once said, um, the the earth. Be careful about it. The earth will be shaken by stones from the heaven, asteroids. Yeah? Um, maybe it will create tsunamis. I don't know, but whatever will happen, I don't think they have the power to remove the Earth from our orbit, because if this happens, the Earth is completely destroyed, like an atomic bomb. Yeah, that's what they said. What destroyed the dinosaurs? It may be a completely lied, but the flood existed, but this never existed. I think Bible doesn't mention. This was happening in Yucatan or in Mexico. Never ever existed. Yeah? This asteroid that destroyed the entire Earth. But from physics, we know if this happens, the entire Earth will get black. Yeah, and the sun doesn't go through. So temperature will drop a lot. We get maybe freezing temperature. I don't think like Antarctic or Arctic, but maybe 20 degree minus 20 degrees Celsius, something like that. We won't go to 0 Kelvin. 0 Kelvin is the maximum possible in physics, according to our knowledge, minus 273 Celsius. We don't go that much. No. Don't worry about that. But it will affect the entire world, yeah. And the Mother Earth will lose its orbit, will get out of the orbit, and we need clothes. Yeah? So inside a house, this thing, the windows and the doors are where the heat goes. The heat goes much out. Yeah? And yeah, look at my house. Yeah? The more stuff you have, the more crap you have. The, protect these areas. Will make like this. Yeah, also for doors. Yeah, buy things that you can hide the doors. Yeah? We also need sunlight to come through. Sunlight is a bit of warmth. Yeah? We don't know if we will have sunlight at all. Maybe we'll complete darkness. or the sunlight will be reduced by 1/4, something like that, set price. But that if you have light, that we can open this and light comes in, light brings warm energy. And plants have plants. Yeah? I will make another video of that. Yeah, and buy clothes. Yeah, when you need to get already accustomed to sleep with clothes, maybe in your favorite color or not, to have socks on your feet. Yeah, socks on your feet. Yeah, be accustomed to sleep with that. Yeah, with clothes and not a jacket, just a t-shirt, a pant, and the socks. Get already accustomed to that. So create muscle power as much as you can, and don't be too thin. Yeah, it's not the time to reduce belly fat. If you're extreme fat, okay, you reduce belly fat. But these people who are extreme fat, they create a lot of warmth. When I was in my exact in Germany, I was 96 kilogram and I had more or less half, a bit more. I had already in this those time more muscles than fat. Yeah, because I had you not only fat, also muscles create heat. Yeah, but I was like a nuclear power plant inside the room. I created so much heat. Yeah, good. Pullover. Yeah, you have already bought clothes. Yeah, t-shirts, pullover, and make the onion system. Yeah, that you can put one t-shirt, two t-shirts. What do we have here? Long. So pullovers. Yeah, you know what I mean. T-shirt that covers your arm also. This kind of feature, long t-shirts. Good. Yeah. Also, buy this kind of stuff. Yeah. Weights that you can make sports inside your house. Maybe there's so much snow around your house that you cannot leave your apartment, your house. You need food and you need water and you need um, cards, yeah, playing cards, yeah. Maybe you won't have electricity. Maybe you buy candles. Also, candles produce heat, yeah. Yeah. Uh, buy camping things, camping fire. It's a fire for camping for heating food. In a small gas thing, yeah. I mean, be prepared for everything. I prefer to over prepare you that you pass the time good. Yeah. Prepare for camping inside your own house. If you have fire inside the room, something with fire, a candle, be careful. Yeah? Candles or this fire for camping, yeah, be careful. Yeah, that you don't create fire. Also gases. Yeah. Yeah. But you should train it. Also buy food that you like. Don't buy food that you don't like. You may have to eat it 1, 2, 3 months. I don't know. Yeah. Good. But create buy this kind of stuff. 15 pounds, 10 pounds, 5 pounds. They can make workout at home. If you make sports inside the room, you heat the room. Yeah. Don't buy now a bicycle for home. Don't buy this. If you can buy a bicycle for home that creates electricity, that's a good thing. Yeah. Or something where you can. A bicycle is a good thing for creating electricity. Yeah. If there's this kind of things exist, I would buy this. Good. Also, if it's not too expensive. You know? Also, on the computer system, if you have electricity at home, everything that creates heat, computers, um, yeah, and don't think that we have enough electricity that everyone can have electric heating. Yeah, buy small electric heaters. Yeah, electric heaters, small ones that 500 watts, things like that. Because if everyone has 2, 4, 5,000 watts at home, we can't afford this, even in America. Huh? Not possible. The electric grid will collapse, and maybe we won't have electricity at all. Huh? So that's what we need. Yeah, good. This is the things you need to buy on Amazon and or in the store. Yeah, clothes. Uh, get accustomed to sleep with clothes. Yeah, it is a habit. Yeah? Don't sleep naked. Sleep always with your underwear, and start to get. It's also a custom, a habit. Yeah? I sleep already regular with. It's back when it's hot with a t-shirt and a pants. Wake up and make my push up. Things like that. Good. Yeah. I think that's all for today. I have to walk my dogs. continue to pray, fast, and water fast for the peace of Jerusalem, of Kiev, of Sudan. Now Libya is inactive. Hubei Veranschlag 1728. Yeah, I had technical problems with that. That's why it is still not on. And they, yeah, yeah. The truth will set you free. And I hope I set you free with a lot of lies from the pyramid. Yo,